Good morning, students. I'm your computer teacher, and today we are going to see our next chapter, that is working on a keyboard. Okay, most of our time you have seen keyboard. Okay, it is an input device. So, how does it work, or what are its function? We will see today. Okay, first of all, a keyboard is an input device used to enter data and instructions into a computer by pressing various keys on it. So, as it is an input device to enter data and instructions, we give it our keyboard in our computer system. Okay, and it has various keys. The buttons over the keyboard is called are called keys. Okay, then we have a common type of keyboard, that is QWERTY keyboard. Okay, let's see what is it. Look at the keyboard given below. You will notice that the alphabet keys are not arranged in alphabetical order. What is alphabetical order? A to Z. The keys Q, W, E, R, T, Y are present in the first row of alphabet keys. Such a keyboard is called a QWERTY keyboard. It is the most commonly used keyboard. Okay, you can see here there is a keyboard. Okay, here you can see there are various keys over it, and here you will notice that this is QWERTY. Okay, and due to this reason only the name of the keyboard is QWERTY keyboard. Okay, this is a very common keyboard which we use with our to input data and instructions. Okay, and you can see here where there in a yellow color you can see there are alphabets. Okay, there are 26 alphabets, but these alphabets are not arranged. Okay, now let us see more things. See, the yellow color indicates alphabetical keys A to Z. The red color indicate number keys, that is 1 to 0. Then function key, that is in blue color, F1, F2 and till F12. Then there are cursor keys in purple color. They are to move towards your left, towards your right, to up and down, like home and page up and page down. These are cursor keys, and special keys are mentioned in green, like enter key is there, space bar is there, tab, shift, backspace, delete, control and escape. Okay, let us see one more time these keyboard properly. Okay, see again here you are able to see keyboard is there, QWERTY keyboard. Okay, so we will start. I'll start with our yellow one. You can see yellow colors are there. These yellow colors have alphabet. These are known as alphabet keys because A to Z every letter is here. Then you can see here in the red color, are you able to see red color? Here also red color is there. These indicate number keys. Okay, number key 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 0. Understood? Now here you will see in blue color, this is called function key. Okay, function key starts from F1 and ends up to F12. Then in the purple side, these are purple color keys, and these keys, this one is up arrow, this one is down arrow, this one is left arrow and this one is right arrow. Okay, and up here, this is the home key. Okay, then this is page up key, this is page down key, and this is end key. Okay, and you can see some green colors are also here. Okay, you can see green here, then here also little, here also you are able to see green color is there, here also green color is mentioned, isn't it? Here you will see these colors indicate enter key, then spacebar key, shift, tab, backspace, delete, control, and escape. We will learn one by one. These keys we will learn one by one. Okay, now let's move forward. You can see page number 15 of your textbook. Here are some alphabet keys. Okay, alphabet keys. The alphabet keys have the alphabet A to Z printed on them. You can type both small and capital letter using these keys. When you press any alphabet key, the corresponding letter appears in lowercase, that is small letter, on the monitor. To type letters in uppercase, that is in capital letter, turn the caps lock key on before pressing the alphabet keys. Okay, that means alphabet keys, by the word itself you will understand that these are alphabetical letters. Okay, English alphabetical letters which starts from A and ends at Z. Then you can have both type of letters, whether small letter or capital letter, using these keys. Simply when you type on a computer with your keyboard, if you type A B C D whatever, it will come in small letter. In computer language, small letter is not used. Instead of small letter, we use lower case. Okay, and if you want to type letters in capital, so you have to on caps lock key. Which key you have to on? Caps lock key. Okay, so in computer language we do not call capital letter, we call it as upper case. Okay, and then only we'll come to know, if we on caps lock key, the letters we will get in upper case, and if we do not on caps lock, then we will get our letters in lower case, that is in small letter. See, these are the keys: Q W E R T Y, U I O P, A, S D, F G H, J K L, Z X C, V B N M. Okay, these are the alphabetical keys. Now I'll move to number key. Okay, now again from the word itself we come to know number key, that means the numbers. Okay, the number keys have digits 0 to 9 printed on them. You can type any number using these keys. So that means you are able to see here some uh, number keys are there: 1 2 3 4 5 9 and 0. Here also you can see there are various numbers over here. So whichever number you want, you just have to press that key and you will be able to see the particular number in your screen. Okay, then now in your monitor screen. Okay, then the next one is the key has two sets of means, that means you are able to see here. Here also 1 to 9 and 0 is there. Here also you can see 1 to 9 and 0, everything is printed. So these are two different uh, types of keys, means both are number key, but what is the difference over them, we will see to it. Now the first one is, see here, the keyboard has two sets of number keys. So one set of number key is present above the alphabetical keys. See here, this one is present above the alphabetical keys, and the second set of number key is present on the right side of the keyboard and is called the numeric keypad. Okay, the one you are able to see here in the right hand side of the keyboard is called numeric keypad. Okay, numeric keypad. Then here it is written something more about numeric keypad. To use the numeric keypad to type numbers, press the numlock key and make sure its indicator light is on. Now when you want to use this numeric keypad, first of all you have to put on this numlock key, that is num lock. That means it will enable you to use this numeric keypad. Okay, when this one is on, then only you will be able to use these numeric keys. Okay, now come to the next page, that is page number 16 of your textbook. You will be able to see first one is our function key. You have seen F1 to F12. What are they? We'll see now. Function keys. The function keys marked F1 to F12 are present at the top of the keyboard. These keys are used to perform specific tasks in different programs. Okay, this is present in the top of the keyboard. Okay, and then these function keys are used to perform some specific task. That means a function, if we want to perform any function which are already programmed in our system, to use those special task programs, these function keys are used. Okay, for example, the F1 key is used to open the help feature in most of the programs. The F12 key is used to save a file in Microsoft Word. Okay, so if I press F1, what will happen? It will open a help feature. Okay, if I want any help in a particular program or anything, F1 key if I press, then it will automatically open help feature. Okay, and if I press F12, then the file, if I'm working in Microsoft Word and if I want to save any file, then if I'll press F1 F12 key, then automatically what will happen? My file will be saved. Okay, now our next key is cursor control key. Cursor control keys. The cursor is a small blinking line on the monitor screen. It indicates the position where the next letter or digit will appear on the screen. Okay, so you have seen whenever we open our computer system and if we open our Word, okay, Microsoft Word, if we open, what will happen? There will be a blinking line. Okay, a line will be there, a horizontal line will be there, and it will be going on indicating something. Okay, so this blinking line is called cursor control key. Now what is the use of it? Wherever this line will be blinking, you are able to see this line. Okay, wherever this line will be blinking, at that particular point, you from there only you will be able to start your letter, or from there you will be able to type whatever thing. If the cursor is here, that means it will start writing from the after the blinking line. Okay, if your cursor is here, then it will start writing from after that particular point. Okay, now there are several keys on the keyboard. There are several keys on the keyboard that are used to move the cursor around the screen. These keys are called cursor control keys. Okay, there are certain more keys which control our cursor. If I want to move the position of the cursor, then how I can move? This was a cursor control key, isn't it? This is a cursor. Blinking one is a cursor. But if I want to move it somewhere up, down, right, left, if I want, as I told you, if I want to have it here, if I want to have here, if I want to have it here, then what I have to do? So these there are many keys after this this cursor. Also there are various keys. So this one we will learn in our next class. Thank you, students.